Moving across to large business. This is a food company, 4 sites, 9 vehicles per site, 400 plus employees, over 70 million pounds of turnover. And they develop and manufacture fresh food products for retailers. And their sustainability commitment is 100% reduction of scope 1 and 2 emissions by 2030 and net zero by 2050. So a slightly longer time scale for this company. This is their net zero pledge. They're committing to develop a science-based target aligned with the Science Based Targets Initiative criteria, which means at least a 50% reduction by 2030 and reducing all other emissions by 2050. They're submitting those targets to the Science Based Targets Initiative for validation and publishing those. They're publishing their emissions on an annual basis and within a maximum of 24 months, but their goal is every 12 months for SBTi to validate and publish those publicly. So they're committing 50% by 2025 and 100% 2030 on their scope 1 and 2. And in addition to that, measuring and reducing their scope 3 mandatory and operational emissions in line with SBTi requirements. So that means very necessarily engaging with supply chain and their supply chain reducing their emissions down too. So here's how they're going to do it. They are implementing a net zero carbon action plan. They're switching their electricity to 100% renewable grid supply. That's a very easy one. They're engaging with 80% of their scope 3 supply chain by 2025. So in the next year, they're going to engage with 80% of their supply chain, which is a significant challenge because it's a very large supply chain. They're going to monitor and track their emissions on a monthly basis using our platform. And all of their suppliers are being incentivized to join onto that platform too, so that their scope 3 emissions are being able to be monitored and reduced at the same time also. They're implementing the recommended actions and projects to start reducing emissions immediately, so no delay, full backing from the board, and they're reviewing their management policy to ensure responsibility is delegated and actions are monitored. People are tasked with KPIs about what to do. So this is very important to consider because this is about policy. This is about how do you organize change within your organization, and it needs to be at a policy level. And really one of the significant challenges here is supply chain management and really putting a big focus on that and not leaving it till far into the future for that to happen.